Hi, we're doing a little video today to explain how to assemble the filter housing on a Leyland 270. It's also going to be applicable to like the Leyland 255, Leyland 262, 272 that have the same filter housing assembly on the hydraulics on the rear of the tractor. So we'll start with the filter head. Obviously, number one, we've cleaned all the components, removed it from the tractor. Make sure this tin plate's here on the filter head. What happens is the filter seal will rust to this tin plate, and when the filter gets removed, it actually can tear this plate off the filter head. So just be careful when you change the filter. This piece of tin hasn't got rusted to it. If it's missing, make another one and replace it, otherwise your filter's not going to do anything, the oil's just going to go around the outside. It's just peened on around the edge there. Second thing to note is make sure you get the old seal out. I've got a modified screwdriver here with a sharp point to dig the old seals out the groove. As you can see, it's alley all the way to the bottom. But like I say, the old seals, they do go rock hard, and sometimes people say, oh well, it's the bottom, but it's not. You really have to dig them in to get it out. So we will fit the seal. With every filter, there'll be 3 seals that come. On this application, it's the thin seal that goes in the filter housing, like the filter head. Obviously make sure that's gone in with no twists. Then we will start to assemble the filter bowl. So what we've got is the stud that goes all the way through it. There's the special machined washer. It goes to the bottom with a recess for an O-ring. So we obviously fit a new O-ring seal. Obviously all the filters and the seals and the components can be found on the website. So that passes through there with the new O-ring in place. As you can see, it leaves a small gap underneath to allow the O-ring to compress. Next in is the spring, followed by a flat washer, followed by a flat rubber seal. Sometimes they're a felt seal, but they do the same job. Followed finally by the plate that goes up to the filter. So you obviously put it with the hump facing you. Finally, last but not least, is this small wire clip. Now the wire clip goes on the thread there, you wind it on and it stops the components tumbling out when you change the oil filter, and they get lost, but it's worth putting it back on. The simple reason is when you come to change the filter next time, and when you take the filter bowl off and tip it upside down to throw the filter out, all the components don't come jingling off, they stay in the filter housing. So we'll put the filter in. Obviously we'll make sure the spring and everything works, as it does nicely. Next we'll pop it onto the filter head, just double checking the seal before we do. It's a 9/16 bolt at the bottom, if you're wondering what the spanner size is. Obviously make sure the filter housing is located equally around the filter head to compress the seal nicely, and then we just nip it up. Doesn't need to be grilled up, just nipped up like this. So next we need to attach this filter housing to the adapter head that goes on the back of the tractor. I've removed this one simply because I've been rebuilding a tractor. I can show you where it goes now. So the alley head will bolt on there, and then the filter bolts with the gasket obviously between it there and hangs, or it actually points down like this. And that's it really. Just make sure that your gasket's there which we've got on the bench. There's also a gasket that goes between these two components. We use Harlemar blue on the gasket, and there we have it.